Welcome back to Coin Sense and Nonsense. Today, we've got some Morgan and Peace dollars to go through. Was able to pick up like $43 in face value of Morgan and Peace dollars at a decent price. Got them a couple weeks ago, but finally getting around to putting them into the collection. So we got a few, and let's check them out. Gonna put them, I've got a book of dollars here, some Morgan, some Peace. So let's see if I can convince you, if I can find 5 reasons why we'd want to collect Peace dollars instead of Morgans. All right, here we go. Reason number 1 to collect Peace dollars over Morgan dollars is the set is a lot smaller. 1921 to 1935, and not all years between there were represented, and not all mints produced coins in each year. So the set is much smaller. I don't have it done yet, but I'm gonna do it. So reason number 1 is it's a smaller set. It's doable. All right, so reason number 2 in favor of Peace dollars is somewhat related to number 1. They're cheaper to collect. So even some of the more rare dates and mint marks of the series are not overly expensive. This is a 1934S. It's in rough shape. This one is like kind of a conditional rarity. It does get crazy expensive as you get into the AUs and the mint state coins, just because the stripe quality was just really poor to begin with. But so reason number 2, they're cheaper. All right, reason number 3. This might be a hard sell for some people, but beauty of the obverse design. I know that could be controversial. I just think the Peace dollar is a much more aesthetically pleasing obverse. Symbolizes peace after the Great War, or World War I, and just kind of a more eye-pleasing obverse in my mind. Some people are disturbed by the V's instead of the U's, but that's the style of writing that was adopted at that time. So obverse portrait design is reason number 3. All right, reason number 4. In my experience, these are somewhat under the radar. You can cherry pick a lot easier with Peace dollars because a lot of people don't know about the different varieties. There are VAMs also for Peace dollars, and a lot of them are, somewhat unknown to the general public. They're not like famous ones like Scarface on Morgan dollars. So reason number 4, cherry picking, I think, is a little bit easier. All right, and reason number 5, struggling. I don't know if I can come up with a reason number 5. Maybe because there are no Morgan dollars available to pick up, and so you should get the Peace dollars that they have. Because when you really think about it, can you turn down something like that? Come on. So Morgans win for the reverse. Whoops. We're destroying our set. That's a nice eagle, but come on now. So strike quality, Morgan wins. Variety of mint marks. So I gave you 4 reasons, but in my heart, still prefer the Morgans, I'm sorry. So let's incorporate these into my collection and move on. All right, so as I mentioned, I got $43 in face value. So 23 are Morgans. 18 of them are 1921s. So I'm in decent shape. And believe it or not, I got these for $22 a piece. All of them, actually, for $22 a piece. This was several weeks ago when silver had dipped a bit. And then these 5 are, the person who had them before put them aside. They're, nothing super duper special, but I will put them in capsules and I'll put those in my book of Morgans and Peace. And then the peace dollars, sorry to make you seasick there. The peace dollars, of course, the most common date is 1922, but that's a nice one. I'm going to put that aside in a capsule. And then some of these will go in my book to fill a few holes. So, and then these are kind of less minted, and I'll put those aside in my book as well. All right, so as I mentioned, the previous owner of these coins had thought, some of these were worthy to put into the flips or the 3x3s or whatever. This one's a 1900 O, and that's always something to check for the O over CC VAM. So, and that's an easy one to look for. Should always check for if you're able to come across a 1900 O. This one doesn't have it. You would see a CC kind of still visible underneath the O. But why they put this one aside in a flip, I don't know, because it's thrashed. So I'm going to pop it back out and put it into the general population there and into tubes, because that's not worth anything numismatically. So, and the other thing I'm doing while I have the coins out of flips or 2x2s or whatever those are, is just verifying that these are legit, at least the best that I can. I don't have a metal tester, but at least I know when they take a nice smooth ride like that, they're legit. That's the CCT coin slide. Well, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up. I've got some to put aside in the Lighthouse page book, and then was able to fill a few holes in my regular book here. Didn't have that one, even though it's not a lower mintage one, so nice to fill that. Can replace my dinged up 23S. Got a 23D, which is kind of cool. That's a little bit lower mintage. And then picked up the 24S. It looks cleaned, but still, it's a hole filler, 1.7 million. And then did get the 28S. It's also a little bit dinged up, but we'll take it. So, chipping away at it, I wasn't able to come up with 5 legit reasons why we should collect peace dollars instead of Morgan. We should collect both and be happy. So thanks so much for watching Coin Sense and Nonsense. And until next time, bye-bye.